ISUPK.
Shut up.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Shalom, Israel. You tuned in live to the Hebrew Speak. I am Prince, Priest, and General Hazian live with the field with Priest and Captain Akkad Abraham. Shalom to everybody tuning into Let the Hebrew Speak, man. With that being said, we're going to touch on a couple of topics today, man. And the first one going to be about discipline for brothers and how to control that discipline, and a direct result of having discipline, meaning being able to reject these sisters out here who try to just have sex with you, man. They want no more than just sex, because a lot of times there's a penalty to pay because they be hoeing. And you not taking your time with a sister is a direct result of it. You understand? A direct result of you not taking your time with a sister, and when it's smashed as soon as you meet her, and you know nothing about her. Let me tell you something, man. You do that, a lot of these sisters out here infected with either an STD or with HIV. Now, we're going to read a story. This story is about a Hamite who had HIV and what her mission was. But even though she's a Hamite, this happens amongst the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community at a very high rate, man. Listen, y'all, welcome to the show. Preacher General Hazian. Before we get started on this, Akkad, give me the two scriptures I always call for the beginning of the show, brother. Zephaniah 2:1, and Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verses 4 and 5, man. You understand? Zephaniah 2:1 first. It's that time. It's that time for us to come again, as the Lord said, man, as brothers and sisters, truly, man, which means you can't be selfish. Put away what you want and how you want things to be done now, man. It's what the Most High says. And that's how we're going to build a nation. And we need brothers, man, to be strong for this truth, to stand strong for the Most High, to stand strong for the Lord. Read it, God.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Come on.
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord is saying what, brother?
Gather yourselves together.
Go ahead.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Who is the nation not desired? You Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Y'all the nation not desired, man. You understand that? Go ahead.
Before the decree bring forth.
All right, stop right there, brother. Go to Ephesians, the 4th chapter, God. Give me Ephesians 4, brother. Ephesians 4, verse 4. Let's start there. You understand? Ephesians 4 and 4. Ooh.
Go
ahead.
There's one body.
There's what?
One body.
This is what the Lord says, man. There's not many different schools of thought in the truth. You understand that? That garbage comes from democracy, trying to imitate the white man. You understand me? It ain't never been that way in the Bible. Many different ways to serve the Lord. Many different truths. No, it's always been one way. And that one way has always been that one West. Period. Go ahead.
And one spirit.
And one what?
One spirit.
One spirit the Lord gave us in this school, man. The spirit of warfare against any evil, man. You understand me? Warfare against evil, any evil, man. We war ready in this school here, and you can try to emulate us. The only reason you try to emulate us is because you came out of us, man. Check your history of what you in. And how we got started, how they found the truth out in one West, man. Go ahead.
Even as ye are called in one hope.
In one what?
One hope.
Go ahead.
Of your calling.
Go ahead.
One Lord.
One Lord, man. Go ahead.
One faith.
One what?
One faith.
One faith, man. One truth. And with that, one home of the truth. Go ahead.
One baptism.
One what?
Baptism.
One way to get clean. And I'm going to say this one thing too. A lot of people say, well, you know, back in the 90s and the 2000s, the school was wrong. The school did a lot of evil, this, that, and the other. But guess what? If the school was wrong, then it was your job as a man to stand up for what was right, to make it right. Not leave and then go to one group, you leave that group and go to another group, leave that group and go to another group. And all of a sudden you got the truth? Get the hell out of here, man. They say that for somebody else, man. You understand that? The Bible says stand fast to what you was taught. The Bible says strive for the truth unto death. Now all of a sudden you done did some things and now everybody got this so-called truth. Man, get out of here. You left the truth.
Right.
Period. Be honest with yourself. Any more of that? That's it.
That's it, sir.
Now let's go into the story, Akai. Listen, brother. Somebody texted here. Dr. Zagabar said 3 brothers in his hometown had arrested because they purposely gave Sister AIDS. Like, that's crazy. You know how they did that? Because you gave them draws up too quickly. Instead of taking your time and seeing what his brother was about, seeing what kind of lifestyle he lived. He smiled in your face, took you out to eat, put some flowers or something. Took you shopping or something, and next thing you know, you get a draws up. Now you got AIDS. You didn't know how to pick the right man. Another story here, I got here. He said one brother infected 93 sisters in upstate South Carolina. Woo, that's a lot.
That's a lot, sir.
And not Gabar text again here, where 93 sisters were infected by one brother in South Carolina. Man, let me tell you something, man. You better take your time and examine these sisters out here, man. Take your time. You mean it? You take your time. You understand? Let me tell you something. I meet a sister. I tell them right from the gate. Listen, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I don't hide who I am. That was that. I don't get that by none of that. I believe sex is marriage. So guess what? I ain't touching you because I don't know what kind of woman you are right now. So what else you got to offer me? You understand that? Take sex off the table. And once you do that, you get to see you talking to a real person, that realness come out of you, man. And most times they can't, what they gonna do? They can't even give it to you like that, right, man? Because that's all they know is sex. You understand? Now, with that being said, brother, let's go into that one story we pulled up. You understand? That I sent you about Hambone giving everybody AIDS. And let me tell you something. Even though this is Hambone doing it, this happens amongst Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Come on with it.
Girl infects 324 men with HIV on purpose.
On what?
On purpose.
On what?
Purpose.
Purposely she doing this, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Plans on infecting 2,000 more before 2016 ends.
Go ahead.
Social networks in Kenya have been abuzz the past couple of days with the story of a female university student who over a period of 5 months infected over 324 men with HIV in revenge.
Because all they saw with her was her body, her behind, her breasts, her cleavage, her pelvis showing, the crack of her tailbone. And all they could think of was sex, was lust, man. You understand me? Like, brothers, you got to have more discipline than that. You understand me? And not be wild about those things. You understand me? You got to have something we call a UPK, discipline. Discipline. You know what that means? Denying yourself, man. And denying the things you want, man. You know how you achieve that? You better learn how to start fasting. Now, a fast could be anything you want to deny yourself from. Whether it's TV, food, drink water for a period of time, sex with your woman. If you want to deny yourself from that, you can. Talk to her about it. Y'all come to one accord, man. But learn how to deny yourself, man, so these things don't happen. Don't give into that spirit of lust. And that's what America pushes all the time on Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Every image of a sister you see got to have her breast out, her butt out, her thumb showing, and a crotch of her goddamn on pants. Keep on reading, brother.
The student whose name has been withheld claims to have infected married men, lecturers, fellow students, and celebrities.
All right.
According to the report, her aim was to infect 2,000 men with the virus.
All right.
Her vengeance was met with honor and much criticism from social media. Salakia. With horror and much criticism from social media. Her goal is to infect at least 2,000 men as part of what she believes. I know I have nothing left to do on earth but wait for my death. Surprisingly, she keeps a list of how many men she has slept so far and rewarded with HIV.
You see that, right? Now, any more on that story? Go ahead, keep on reading.
According to her, she already infected 324 men and wanted to finish 2016 with the 2,000 mark. She also pointed out that pregnancy is out of the question and will continue to perform unsafe sex since people in her area loves that kind of practice. Among the 324 men she infected, 156 are students in the same college where she goes to, and the others are men from the outside world, such as lecturers, married men, lawyers, some celebrities, and 3 politicians.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Now, let me give you a story real quick, y'all. And this is a real story that happened to a guy I was partners with in my old job with Esau. I make no bones about it. I used to be popo in the world. You know what I mean? With a lot of power and authority as a popo too. Now, with that being said, I was working with my partner, right? And this brother here, he knew he had some knowledge of the truth. You understand that? He had some knowledge of it. Matter of fact, he was the one that introduced me to the truth. But that brother ended up going off. And I mean, I'm just surprised. You know, when you leave the truth, man, something horrible always happen in your life. You understand? Just know that. Well, one day, me and him working, right? And we both was, you know, on the SWAT team. We both was on SWAT. You know what I mean? Had our gear in our car the whole 9. So we just pull off to the side. This club was letting out. We pull off to the side. We sitting there. So we sit in the car, right? These sisters walk by. Well, no, this one sister walked by. And she was just staring at him. I looked at him and said, all right, she looking at you. What you gonna do? He started smiling, his little cheesy grin. He got in the car and talked to her. So that was it as far as I knew. So one day he came to work. He said, yo, we gotta talk. I said, what's up, man? He said, listen, man, remember that sister I met at the club? I said, yeah. Well, you know, I invited her to the studio. Now, this cat here, he was a whoremonger. You hear me? A whoremonger. All capital words, man. You understand me? If you was a sister and your toes out, look halfway cute, you was done. He took it to the studio, played that music for you, and it was over. Well, guess what? He took this one to the studio, right? Played the piano, played the music for him, right, Kai? Check this out, Kai. he showed videos of his kids, his boys, right? So he asked the sister, he said, well, you know, what's up? Talk to me. Tell me something about yourself that you don't want to tell me. And she said, I got HIV. When he told me this, I almost fell out my car seat. He said his mouth dropped wide open. And she told him, I wasn't going to tell you. My intentions were to come here and to have sex with you. The only reason I didn't tell you, let me backtrack. The only reason I told you was because you showed me pictures of your boys. And you must be a good father taking care of your kids. So she had to talk to him about it first. Now, in his mind, he's telling me like I'm ready to run out the studio. But he said he had every intention on having sex with his sister. Now, like I told you, this cat was supposed to be the truth, but he really wasn't. He could have controlled that lust he had, man. You understand me? And it almost killed him. The Lord stopped it from happening, but having her say what she said to him. But it don't happen like that all the time. Y'all better check yourself and be very careful with these sisters out here, man. You understand? God?
Like I said, if I could, that's another thing from the Lord, why the Lord's law is so righteous, not to deal with none of these heathen races. Understand? Because this woman that came out in this article, she from Kenya. She a filthy African. Yeah. All these so-called unconscious Hebrew Israelite, I mean, not Hebrew Israelite, but these
No, God. Yeah, them Hebrew Israelites, you wrinkles should think you Africans and go get Hooba and Tuba and deal with Matumbo and his family.
That's right.
You too. Lord, they say got no goddamn on Africans. Cats in Kenya and Ghana and all over Africa talking about we African Hebrew Israelites. You out your damn mind, man. Slocky, brother.
Don't sweat up the water. This African whore right here got the full out spirit of Jezebel on her. You think she ain't infecting real Hebrew Israelite brothers, celebrities, you understand, lawyers and politicians, the outside world men. Like, you ain't supposed to deal with these other nations, man. That's why we got to come back to the laws of the Bible.
That's right, man. We're going to reel it today, y'all, on how to be careful, how not to choose this kind of woman. You understand that? Now, Kai, give me in the scriptures, brother, Proverbs, the 7th chapter, man. Let's go to Proverbs 7, man. And let me tell you something, man. This is war we in right now. Now, it may not be physical war as far as fighting with your hands and guns and knives, but nonetheless, it's just as deadly. This spiritual war you fight means you got to learn how to check yourself and check what's inside of you, man, and control your demons, your lust demons you got on you. Control them. Well, the only way you do it, man, is by following what you read in the Bible. You understand me? I thank Commander General Yohana for so many reasons, but this one here always stay in my brain. I'm going to share it with y'all. It was a time when I couldn't go to camp, right? Working my slave, couldn't go to camp. And the Lord said, Haas, the Lord didn't open it up for you to go to camp yet. And I was hot about it, you hear me? I'm talking to him, I pissed off. He said, no, just relax. It ain't your time yet, Haas. I'm like, damn, you're traveling to D.C., going out to speak, and I can't go there with you, man. I feel some kind of way. Commander Yohana said this to me, which made me slow down. He said, listen, Haas, in your patience, possess your soul, your spirit. And I looked at him. I said, Connor one con. I went home and I thought about what he said. It wasn't that time. But you know what? Learn how to control yourself. You understand? Learn how to be patient, man. And you brothers, when you meet a sister, you learn how to be patient, man. Look past the exterior of what they look like. Look past it, man. And take your time and really get to know this person before you lay down with her, man. You understand? It's very important. Because once you make that act and do the act, it's done. Y'all together forever. And if she in the world, she reject the truth, you just want to tell, you'd have wasted your time. Now, let's read Proverbs, the 7th chapter, starting verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay my commandments with thee.
Go ahead.
Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye.
What the Lord tell us should be something that's precious to us, man. These laws should be precious to us. You understand? It should be something that's the apple of your eye. You understand, God? That's how it should be, man. Go ahead.
Bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the table of thy heart.
Go ahead.
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger with flatterers with her words.
With her what?
With her words.
That tell you, that entice you to come tear this tail up. That stranger, somebody you don't know. Or the other nations. And in particular, like in our article, our brother, all he needed to see is a big butt. She ain't gotta have two big breasts. It's the big butt. And he ready to go smash. You understand that? Black men in America, man, we need to learn discipline. That's what the UPK is for, man. That's brotherhood, man. And brothers, we will tell you what you like, and we'll get you strong. Build you up. And then once we get you strong, it's your job to go help your other brothers get strong. That's how we raise the nation. But it takes discipline, man. And fortitude. And living what you read in the Bible. You gotta live this, man. You understand me? You gotta live these scriptures. This ain't no game. When you bind them upon a table, God, you put them inside of you. This Bible, these words, these records, man. Listen, man. One brother called Commander Judy Hammond was like, listen, I just got a call from a sister I know. And she said she had a tattoo down from a navel button, I think down to her crotch. And said it's burning. She's like, come there and get rid of that burning sensation. When immediately she wanted the boy to come over there and get some tail. And he was on his way. He said, you know what, let me stop myself and call first. So he had to call and talk to the brother to stop him from going over there and tearing that tail up. You understand me? That's brotherhood, man. And he recognized the fact that he got brothers he can call that can help him from committing the sin and destroying his life. He did that, man. And it never happened. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Let's go back some more from scripture, brother. You know what I mean? Is that the YouTube thing? Okay, go ahead.
For at the window of my house, I looked through my casement and beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding.
A young man void of understanding, man. He ain't got no knowledge of the truth, man. These young brothers out here got to learn this, man. You better teach your sons these things. Now, let me tell you something. You teach it to them. And if they choose to reject it, that's on them. But you still tell them nonetheless. Teach them this knowledge of the truth. How to reject some tail. And don't let that be the first thing you after. You understand? Don't let it be that, man. But here, Solomon found a brother that was simple. That's Jake in the world. He was simple all day long. Doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing, man. Keep on reading, brother.
Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house.
He went right to the house. Go ahead.
In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night,
go ahead.
And beheld, and behold, they made him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
With the what, brother?
Attire of an harlot.
Say it again.
The attire of an harlot.
She was dressed like a $2 hoe. How? Her breast was out, meaning what? You see her cleavage. See her nipples. The crack of her butt was showing. Pelvis is showing. Either she having a dress with thongs on her butt, shaking and everything. That's the attire of a harlot, man. A $2 hoe. You chase that out, you're going to deserve what you get. And it's either STD, AIDS, or the boyfriend coming to kill you because you're messing with a woman being a hoe. The entire harlot. Go ahead.
She is stubborn.
Go ahead.
She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
Now, you know that, man. Most women out there who be being hoes, they loud. The loudest things on the block. And they don't worry about what's going on in their house. You understand that? They leave their kids in the house by themselves to go out to the club. You understand me? They do all kind of manner of evil going on. She ain't worried about what's going on with her children. Go ahead.
Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner.
She looking for somebody to catch. That's why she wearing them clothes. You understand the God? The reason why she wearing them clothes, she's trying to catch the simple one, man. That's what she's trying to catch. Trying to catch him. Let me tell you something, man. You brothers, you come to this knowledge of the truth, right? And when sisters find out that you're a Hebrew Israelite and there's something different about you, now you are a challenge. Now they're going to pull out all stops to get you all for what you believe in. It's coming. And if you simple, with no strength, and if you didn't take the time out, you come to the truth to change yourself, it's going to get you. You're going to make a mistake. And I pray the Lord be with you because I don't want nothing horrible to happen to you. That's why it's important, man. When you come into school, you take time out to change yourself. You look in the mirror and change that man that's in the mirror. Get rid of him. Like the Bible says in the book of Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verses 22 on down. Be renewed in the mind of His truth. Change your life. So this don't happen to you, man. Go ahead.
So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vow.
What?
Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt.
What?
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning.
What is she saying? You'd have met this sister at the club. They had maybe 1 or 2 conversations. She said, come over to the crib. You get in the crib. She kiss you and pull you to the bedroom. You understand? And with that being said, it's over. Now you done laid with this woman. She enticed you. You understand that? She enticed you and got you because you wasn't knowledgeable enough to reject that flesh. You didn't have enough discipline to reject that flesh. You understand? Go ahead. 18.
Come. Let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves.
She said, come and deal with me all night long. And all he can think about is, I'm going to tear this tail up. So it's being thought. I'm going to tear it up, I'm going to tear it up, I'm going to tear it up. Not thinking of the repercussions, man. Go ahead.
For the good man is not at home.
Ooh, say that again.
For the good man is not at home.
What is she saying with a good man not at home? Meaning she got a man, she got a husband. And he's not in the house right now. So because he's not in the house right now, you come on up here and you tear me up. That's what she's saying. Go ahead.
He is gone a long journey. He had taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day appointed.
She know exactly what this cat's schedule is, man. When he gonna do this and when he gonna do that? When he gonna pop up in the whole nine, man? I don't let mine know my schedule. Period. Now, mine and the truth and all that good stuff, thank you. So why the Most High? I still don't tell them my damn schedule. Pop up when I want to pop up, damn it. But she knew his schedule. Go ahead.
With her fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
She talked him into it, then started kissing on him. And he got weak. Her lips. Go ahead.
He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
You see that, right? That's what's going on. Cat couldn't think about nothing else. Go ahead.
Till the dark strike through his liver.
Till the what, brother?
Till the dark strike through his liver.
That's the disease you get for dealing with this woman. That's the sexually transmitted disease you get for dealing with a whore. You understand? That's what it is. That's the STD. You understand? And in this case, the topic, you're getting AIDS. You hear me? You're getting AIDS. Go ahead.
As a bird hastens to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life.
It is for your life. You know, once you get AIDS, like, you done. It's just a matter of time. Esau claimed they got medicine for it, and this time I ain't trying to hit none of it. You got it, you gonna go. Period. It's a matter of time. The Lord's judgment, whether you go quickly or you gotta suffer with it, but you gonna go. You understand me? You will get up out of here. Now you let her get you in that bed, and you ain't do the right thing when you met the sister, try to find out what she about, and try to tell her who you are, and reject that spirit of lust. That dark will strike your liver. Go ahead.
Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth.
Come on.
Let not thy heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths.
Go ahead.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
Say it again.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
That ham bone in the article says she got 324 cats, got their names and everything, and said she's trying to get 2,000 more. Ain't that right?
That's right, sir.
She cast out many wounded. Go ahead.
Many strong men have been slain by her.
What does he mean by many strong men? Meaning them cats who was something that you looked up to in the world. Politicians, superstars, you understand, educated men. All of them can't control that lust demon that's on them. And now got AIDS because of it. Go ahead.
Her house is in the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death.
That's the result, man, if you dealing with women and not trying to have discipline when you first meet them. You understand me? That's the result of it. That's what happens to you, man. You understand that? Learn some discipline, man, before you deal with these sisters. Learn how to have control, man. And it start with you changing you first, man. You understand me? In the world, you ain't got no discipline. Whatever in the world, they tell you that whatever feels good is good for you. If it feels good, then it must be right. Right? Anybody tell you? If it feels good, it must be right. I hear you. Well, sex feels good too. And guess what? When you're having it out of lust of the wrong person, you get AIDS or STD. Give me Ephesians the 4th chapter, Kai. And start at verse 22. Because when you come to the knowledge of the truth, man, the first thing you got to do is change you. And the way you operate, the way you roll, man. Change what's inside of you. That's why the school set up the way it did, man. You understand? Them 7 heads, put this in play, it's perfect. For a period of time, you come to the school and everybody get out your goddamn face. I can't stand it. And I lose my mind if I see a brother, when a new sister comes to the school, you in her goddamn face. You let me see it, I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna pull you in the hallway, I'm gonna check the crap out of you, man. Leave her alone. Give her time to change her life. You know what the hell she's dealing with, man? And the same go for a brother. You let me see a brother come to school. He just get in the head. And the sister all in his face. I'm going to check the hell out of her, too.
I'm not letting nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are back, man.
to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to Rhythm Man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a